right, you're watching Newsday. However, we are now crossing over live to Port Harcourt as we watch proceedings taking place in the capital of Rivers State. Let's tune in.
Managing your finances can be simple with the right partner. That's why we are leveraging customer-friendly tech to offer borderless AI solutions designed specifically for you, so that wherever you're banking from, home or abroad, you can be sure of the dependable financial support with First Diaspora. Open a First Diaspora account online today. Let's take giant strides into the future together. You first. First Bank.
The National Pledge. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. May I invite the Catholic priest of the chaplaincy to take the opening prayer.
We begin our prayer in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Yours is the day, yours is the night, Lord God. We remain eternally grateful to you for all that you have been. Even as we are gathered here, we beg that you may be the beginning and the end of all we do and say. You prompt our actions with your grace and complete them with your all-powerful head. These are many more we ask through Christ our Lord.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, we beseech Allah on this special occasion to continue to bless this occasion, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, the executive governor of Rivers State is striving to ensure that the state is transformed to the better height. Oh Allah, continue to strengthen him, guide him. The chief of the naval staff also ensuring and striving to ensure that the nation is transformed to the better height that we yearn for. Oh Allah, continue to help him, strengthen him, and guide him to pilot the affair of the nation to the heights that we yearn for, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Maliki yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim, ghayri al-maghdubi alayhim walad-dhalin.
May we please be seated. That was the Imam of the NNS Pathfinder. Your Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS, Governor of River State. The special guest of honor, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal. The Speaker, River State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo. Former Governor of River State, His Excellency Sir Celestine Omehia. Members of the National Assembly, serving and former. Elder statesmen and major stakeholders. Principal staff officers from the Naval Headquarters. General Officer commanding and flag officers commanding here present. Commander Joint Task Force South-South Operation Delta Safe. Commander NNS Pathfinder, Commodore C.N. Anyaku. Secretary to the State Government. Honorable members of the State Executive Council. The Chairman, River State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Majesty, Eze Chike Waluwodu, DSSRS, JP, Ezeoha Apara IV. His Royal Highness, King Engineer Chukwuemeka Woji Okocha Olumini, Natural Ruler Anyenweli Olumini, and other Royal Majesties, Royal Highnesses and Highnesses here present, heads of commissions, heads of boards, permanent secretaries, heads of departments and agencies, the Chairman, Obiakpo Local Government Area, Honorable Ambassador Chijoke Ihungo, and all other council chairmen present, stakeholder groups represented here today, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to the commissioning program of His Excellency, the Governor of River State, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS. It continues today with the commissioning of the security surveillance boats and accommodation for the Nigerian Navy. Our special guest of honor to commission this project today is the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal. To deliver the opening remarks for this event, before we go into the opening remarks, briefly, may I invite the Safety Officer, NNS Pathfinder, to give us a safety brief.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, the Special Guest of Honor, Chief of the Naval Staff, very senior officers, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am Sub-Lieutenant A. Abdusalam, the Base Safety Officer. You are all welcome to Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder. At the moment, we are seated outside the admin block area. The conveniences, heads, are located at the left of the stairways at the ground floor and right of the stairways at the subsequent floor in the admin block building if you are ascending. Also, there are mobile toilets placed behind the tent to my right side. In the event of any emergency, sir, guests will be required to immediately evacuate the venue. Everyone will be required to proceed to and assemble at the muster point on the parade ground, located straight ahead from this venue behind the mechanic workshop. In the event of the fire incident, extinguishers and fireballs are located at various positions around this venue. The base safety officer is on standby to deploy the base firefighting team equipped with fire truck and attendant apparatus. In case of medical emergency, the base ambulance and medical team are on standby in front of admin block for necessary treatment or evacuation. Should there be any doubt regarding directions and locations of any facilities or activities of interest in this course of this event, please feel free to draw the attention of any usher who will be in position to render necessary assistance. You can as well draw my attention. Once again, welcome to NNS Pathfinder and wish you all a pleasant stay. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present the welcome address, may I invite the Commander, Nigeria Navy Ship Pathfinder, Commodore C.N. Anyaku.
No, you go. Go. Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Middle, the special guest of honor for this auspicious occasion, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Victor Okojombo, His Excellency Sir Celestino Omihi, former Governor of Rivers State, members of National Assembly, serving and former, elder statesmen and major stakeholders in Rivers State, principal staff officers from Naval Headquarters, flag officers commanding and rep of GOC here present, Commander Joint Task Force South-South Operation Data Save, commanders of autonomous unit here present, service commanders here present, members of Rivers State House of Assembly, serving and former, Secretary to the State Government, members of State Executive Council, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers and other traditional rulers here present, heads of ministry, department and agencies, Chairman of the local government, officers, ratings of the Nigerian Navy, members of First Wife Association here present, invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am Commodore C.N. Anyaku, the Commander, Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder. On behalf of the officers, ratings and civilian staff aboard Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, I have the singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to Nigerian Navy Ship Pathfinder, venue for the commissioning ceremony of 6 Abito gunboats, procured by Rivers State government for security agencies in Rivers State. Today's occasion marks a significant milestone in our effort to enhance maritime security and protect Nigeria's interests in the Gulf of Guinea. The donation of these gunboats to security agencies, particularly the Nigerian Navy, is a testament to His Excellency's efforts to ensure safety and security of good people of Rivers State. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, for your generosity and unwavering support to the base and other Navy units in Port Harcourt area. Your contribution to maritime security efforts is invulnerable, and we are indeed grateful. I wish to also extend my sincere appreciation to the Chief of the Naval Staff, who is the special guest of honor for this occasion, for his tireless effort in repositioning the Nigerian Navy to his able leadership and vision. Your vision to have a highly motivated force capable of shaping the security outcomes within the Nigerian maritime domain and the littorals, including land-based engagement in fulfillment of Nigeria's national interests, has undoubtedly helped in enhancing our operations efficiently. Additionally, your tireless effort to revolutionize the Nigerian Navy is yielding positive results, and we're proud to serve under your command. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guests. We are indeed honored to have you with us. I am confident that these additional assets will greatly enhance our collective efforts to maintain peace and stability within the waterways in River State. I'm also optimistic that these boats will enhance maritime patrols, surveillance, and response time. Ultimately, these gunboats will contribute to a safer and more secure River State maritime environment. I would also want to thank His Excellency for the construction of 3-bedroom flats. One is at ratings quarter for Bobos of official residential accommodation, and 2 in officers' quarters for officers. These 3 blocks of flats were tastefully furnished by His Excellency and will be commissioned today. On behalf of officers and ratings and civilian staff on board NS Pathfinder, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of River State and River State government for this kind gesture. It is on this note that I once again welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. Thank you all, and God bless, and onward together.
Your Excellencies, senior officers present here today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to entertain us this afternoon, it's my pleasure to invite classical tenor artist Aloysius Mbata.
Thank you. Great is the faithfulness, O Lord, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not your compassions, they fail not. As thou art been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies we see. All we have needed, this God had provided. Great is your faithfulness, Lord, unto me. In everything, of course, we have to thank God, for River State especially. Bless these boats, O Lord, we pray. Make it safe by night and day. Bless these walls of fame and stout, keeping wants and troubles out. Bless a roof and a chimney stall. Let your peace lie over us. Bless these doors that they may prove ever open to joy and love. Bless his window shining bright, letting in God's heavenly light. Bless our hearts, blazing there with smoke ascending like a prayer. Bless the people here within. Keep us pure and free from sin. Bless our souls that it may be fit, O Lord, to dwell with thee. Bless us so that we one day may dwell, O Lord, with thee.
Please give it up for Aloysius Mbata. Also performing this afternoon is the award-winning River State Cultural Troupe. This afternoon they present a dance themed Rivers at a Glance. Let's give a round of applause to the River State Cultural Troupe as they wrap up their performance with a very popular Yoru masquerade display. Once again, a round of applause as they make their way out. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, very senior officers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present a description of the project, it's my pleasure to invite the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tammy Wenike Danagogo, DSSRS.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fobra, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, the People's Governor of Rivers State, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Nigerian Navy, Vice Admiral Ikechukwu Ogala. He has in his entourage very senior naval officers, FOCs, PSOs, the Commander Operation Delta Safe, and of course our landlord for today, the Commander NNS Pathfinder, the Right Honorable Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Victor Okojombo, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Rivers State, Sir Celestine Omeha, the former National Chairman of PDP, Prince Uche Secondus. We have so many of our leaders, political fathers, Royal Majesties and Highnesses, including the Chairman, River State Council of Traditional Rulers. May I please crave your kind indulgence to rest on the protocols that has already been established. Let me join the Commanding Officer, NNS Pathfinder, to welcome you to this auspicious event, which to me is very symbolic and is rich in its symbolism as much as it is in its significance. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria states that the protection of lives and properties is the primary responsibility of every government. And from my vantage position, I can say without equivocation that His Excellency is delivering on this responsibility excellently. He is making enormous sacrifices to ensure that our security agencies in the state lack nothing in their fight against crime and criminality. And the beauty of it all is that he does so without any personal demand or expectations from them. His mantra is always charging them to discharge their duties according to the dictates of the laws of the land, the laws of God, and their conscience. What you are witnessing here today, it is in terms of the gunboats and a few accommodation, is just but a small sample and symbol of the so many things he's doing for our security agencies. Just about a month ago, he gave operational vehicles to police and civil defense. He regularly gives them, the security agencies, petrol, diesel for their operational needs. You were all there on Monday. He commissioned some quarters for the Nigerian Air Force. They are too numerous to mention. I asked myself, what else would I say? I'm sure that the contractors will give us technical details, designs, and dimensions of these boats, which are duly fitted with 400 horsepower engines. You can imagine the speed when you encounter them on the sea. In the local parlance in our place, we'll call it flying boats. They will be flying on the sea when you meet them. So those are the kind of boats we are talking about today. And these are just some of what we have been witnessing since His Excellency came on board. So all I will say, Your Excellency, is thank you for the enormous sacrifices you are making for the peace and security of Rivers State. More grace to your elbow. Thank you also for the opportunity you have given to some of us to work as your lieutenants as you strive to deliver these very laudable projects. Thank you, sir. Thank you all, and God bless you all.
Also, to present a brief speech on a brief remark on the project we're being commissioned. We are commissioning today. It's my pleasure to invite the Managing Director of Abito Global Services Limited, Ms. Irene Widobe.
Your Excellency, Sir, Sir Simia Larry Fubara, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo, Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala, the Commander, NNS Pathfinder, Commodore C.N. Anyaku. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. It is an immense honor and privilege to address you today on behalf of my boss, the Managing Director of Abito Global Services Limited, Mr. Richard Akinaka. He was actually here on Monday, the initial date set for this event, and when the date was rescheduled, it conflicted with pre-existing commitments, making him unavoidably absent today. He, however, sends his sincerest apologies. The speech I'll be delivering now is his, and I have the honor of presenting it on his behalf. My name is Irene Widobe, General Manager, Abito Global Services Limited. I would like to sincerely thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, for giving us this remarkable opportunity to contribute to the safety and security of this great state. Your trust in us to deliver this critical project is a privilege we do not take lightly. The commissioning of these gunboats represents a shared commitment to a safer and more secure Rivers State. These vessels are not merely products of engineering. They are a symbol of resilience and a testament of what can be achieved when leadership, vision, and expertise come together for a common goal. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, before I go into making a description of these boats, let me remind us here that a leader's disposition and conduct towards the security of a state cannot be overemphasized. As a company that seeks the success of this state, we would like to thank His Excellency's leadership and dedication to ensuring peace and security in Rivers State. In a time when political and security challenges could easily create divisions, You have demonstrated unmatched civility and maturity. Your peaceful approach to governance has minimized the negative impacts often seen elsewhere, where crises have led to destructive outcomes. For this, we are truly grateful, and may God continue to help you, sir. The vessels we are commissioning today are tailored to address the unique challenges of maritime security in Rivers State. These are military-grade boats amongst the different kinds of boats we build. We have two types, the Abito Water Lion series, which is the largest and what we have here, and the Abito Military Swap, which is a smaller variant. Your Excellency, the spec we have here has a length of 9.25 meters, water line of 7.75 meters, width of 2.40 meters, depth of 0.60 meters, midship draft of 0.30 meters. It has a max safe load of 900 kilograms. The unsinkable shallow V-shaped hull ensures superior performance, allowing the vessel to cut through waves with ease and navigate deeper waters beyond the reach of conventional gunboats. The cabin, reinforced with B4 bulletproof steel plates hidden beneath a polished interior finish, ensures both safety and comfort. The seating configuration accommodates a captain and 7 operatives with additional external seats for gunners. The parallel layout enhances vigilance and communication during operations. Powered by twin 200 horsepower Yamaha outboard engines, these boats achieve speeds of 55 knots light and 50 knots landing, ensuring unmatched maneuverability and rapid response capability. The windows are made with reinforced glasses, amongst other features that distinguish these gunboats as reliable, efficient tool for maritime security. Importantly, Your Excellency, we are proud to note that no Abito boat has ever capsized, a testament to our engineering excellence. To further demonstrate our commitment, we are offering a 6-month post-sale service for the physical structure of the boats, excluding the engines. Any structural issues identified within this period will be resolved at no cost to the end users. Allow me to also acknowledge and appreciate the hard work and dedication of our team at Abito Global Services Limited, whose expertise and commitment have brought this project to fruition. It is their craftsmanship and passion that make the Abito Water Lion series gunboats stand out as a proud product of Nigerian innovation and excellence. Thank you once again, Your Excellency, for the confidence you have shown in us, and may these vessels serve Rivers State faithfully for years to come. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellencies, senior officers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the commissioning of gunboats and accommodation for officers and men of the Nigerian Navy, it is indeed my pleasure to invite the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, GSSRS, to present his speech.
Since your mama born them, they never sabi. Since your papa born them, they never sabi. Since your mama born them, they never sabi. Oh, see Fubara, show them the way.
Excellency, Celestine, Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Right the Honorable Victor Okojombo, our very special guest of honor, on whom authority that we are here gathered to celebrate one of our successes. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Manuel Ogala, another senior naval officer that are here with him. Please even the ones I know and the other ones that I'm meeting for the first time, permit me not to bother you with personal identification. Our very respected elders, on whom I'm standing here very strong and vibrating. Let me recognize especially the man who duty is about politics, managing of political party, Pastor Prince Uche Secondus. Let me recognize Right the Honorable Sir Austin Okpara, Distinguished Senator A.M. Pepper, Distinguished Senator John Mbata, Distinguished Senator P. Mebe, Dr. Samsam Jaja, the Working Chief, Abie Sekebo, the only one who normally go to fight war before and after election. The list is so long. Our very, very, very president, fearless elders that are here with us. The chairman of Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, and also the Onyewale of Rumolumene, who is also here with us. Other leaders of our dear states, the Naval Women Association that are here with us, ably represented by their leaders, other guests invited for this function, Secretary to the State Government, members of the State Executive Council, the local government chairman of Obiakpo, and others that are here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I feel very happy, humbled to be here in your midst. I feel it's only God that has made it possible. I'm not standing before you because of my perfection or my great and wonderful qualification, but it's grace to be in your midst and to be the one piloting over this affair. I have not done anything very special. I need to say that. That is why most times I find it very difficult to say a few things. What is the duty of government? The duty of government is to support, to provide, and to protect. And one of the things we're doing here today is to complement the wonderful work that the Nigerian Navy are doing for this great nation. We are saddled with a very difficult problem that we're all battling to save our hands ahead from, which is the issue of pipeline vandalization and oil theft, which is a big problem in the Niger Delta. The little thing I can do is to promote and support the effort of the Nigerian Navy. Yesterday night, a pressman asked me, how do we motivate men of the Nigerian Navy? And I said, the event that we attended, the sunset dinner, award night, is a way to tell the men of the Nigerian Navy, we appreciate what you're doing. We want to encourage you to do more. What else? On our own part as government, we are donating these gunboats to the Nigerian Navy so that Nigerian Navy will perform better in protecting our waterways. We have cases of kidnap in the Bonny Line. We have cases of sea piracy in the side of the Calabari axis of the waterway. How will they manage these waterways? It is when the government live up to its own responsibility, providing the amenities, the equipment, and those equipment are not limited to only the boats, but other logistics, which are also providing for the Nigerian Navy to perform effectively. So here, this afternoon, we are complementing the effort of Mr. President. We are complementing the effort of the Chief of Naval Staff. We're also complementing the wonderful job that the commander of the NNS, Afanda, is doing. Is somebody who has not slept. He always send me pictures of what they are doing, areas they are conquering. I want to say that I can't go into the forest with you. I'm providing the things that will make you enter the forest with ease. As we gathered here this afternoon, I want to assure you that this government will continue to support the Nigerian Navy. I am a member of the Committee on Oil Theft and Pipeline Vandalization in Governors Forum. And one of the problems we are facing is how to curb this crime. I'm starting with donating this boat to show that I'm committed to that cause. I'm also happy, honestly, like I said, really humbled that the Chief of Naval Staff has decided to do this for us. We know what is happening in our state. We know that in most cases, when very senior officers, senior persons in government are invited to come and grace our occasion and support us, what we're doing. We understand what used to happen. But today, I feel very, 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 honestly, I said humble, that he's standing with us to appreciate the little thing we're doing for Nigerian Navy. I want to thank you on behalf of the government and assure you that in any way that we can support you, we will do it. Just say the magic word and it will happen. Let me on this note invite you to come speak. It's your territory, so I won't command you. Just come, do what you need to do, and commission these boats to the glory of God. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
May I respectfully invite the special guest of honor for this commissioning, the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal.
Okay, thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Ground Service Star of Rivers State. Your Excellency, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, Honorable Victor Okojumbo, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Rivers State, Sir Celestino Meyer, Your Excellency, the former Chairman of the party, Sir Uche Secondus, members of the National Assembly, both serving and former, that are here present, eminent elder statesmen and major stakeholders in Rivers State that are all gathered here, too numerous to mention. Like in the words of the governor, I'm also humbled by the assemblage of prominent citizens of Rivers State here today. Principal staff officers from the naval headquarters that came with me, the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, representative of the General Officer Commanding, flag officers commandings here present, the Commander, Joint Task Force, South-South Operation Delta Safe, our royal fathers, particularly the Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, commanders of autonomous units that are here present, other service commanders, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, both serving and former, the Secretary to the Government of Rivers State, other members of the State Executive Council, and our host also, the Chairman, Obiakpo Local Government Area, Honorable Ambassador Chijoke Ihunwo, and all other LGA Council Chairmen that are here present. Heads of ministries, departments, and agencies, senior officers of the Nigerian Navy, and our most valued resource, which is our ratings, also, members of the Nigerian Navy Officers' Wives Association, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on existing protocol. Because the protocol is endless. Okay, it is with a deep sense of appreciation that I stand here before you to commission these 6 Abito gunboats donated by Rivers State government to the Nigerian Navy, and particularly to NNS Pathfinder for the provision of security in our waterways, not only in Rivers State, but in the Niger Delta as a whole. First, it signifies the partnership between the Rivers State government and other security agencies, and in this case, the Nigerian Navy. It is also indicative of the commitment of the administration of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his unwavering support towards strengthening the Nigerian Navy through provision of critical assets and infrastructure for stable presence in the waterways. We know that in line with our constitutional and other statutory rules, the Nigerian Navy is charged with the defense of the nation's territorial integrity and sovereignty from the maritime environment. In addition to that particular role, the Nigerian Navy is also charged with other roles which we consider as our policing roles. And this includes enforcing and coordinating the enforcement of various maritime laws, both local and international, acceded to by Nigeria, enforcing and coordinating the enforcement of custom laws, immigration laws, as well as provision of aid to civil authority. The provision of these services, no doubt, depends on constant vigilance and assets capabilities, but the security threats in the maritime environment are becoming increasingly complex. The boats are clearly designed to be quick, maneuverable, and adaptable, capable of navigating complex and challenging environments. I am therefore positive that the operationalization of these boats will no doubt enhance the capabilities of the Nigerian Navy in protecting Nigeria's maritime domain. I want to first appreciate the boat builders because one significant area that has hampered the development of our Navy is equipment procurement system, which most cases have been foreign-based. And of course, when you know the value of naira to the dollar, it's always a very difficult task for the federal government or any other agency alone to be able to meet. And therefore, the boat builders have just taken the right decision by going into this local production. This is what we've been talking about in terms of military-industrial complex, where the industry and the military combined together as users and service providers to be able to fill the gap in this area. So to the builders and the engineers who crafted each of these vessels with precision and care, your hard work, dedication, and innovation have culminated in this proud moment. I thank His Excellency also and other senior government officials, both serving and retired, traditional rulers, and other important dignitaries, too numerous to mention, who have made out time to be here today and who have contributed in no small way to providing the right atmosphere for the executive governor to be able to attain this feat. Your Excellency, your presence serves as a reminder of the strong bond that we share with the people that we serve, particularly the people of Rivers State. Thank you for your continued support. Rivers State has been a gracious host to the Nigerian Navy over the years. I can reliably say that apart from Lagos State, there is no other state that is as vital to the Nigerian Navy as Rivers State. We have our important operational bases, our training schools, and several other facilities that are in this state. And for the many years that we have been here, I particularly have served in this state more than any other state. We've always had this cordial relationship and support from the community. The Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder, and indeed the Nigerian Navy as a whole, has enjoyed this smooth working relationship with successive governors of Rivers State, including Lieutenant Colonel Musa Dauda, Komo retired, and His Excellencies Dr. Peter Odele, Chief Rotimi Amechi, and Barrister Yeson Wike, who have contributed to the development of our base. Currently, Your Excellency has adopted the mantle of a father figure and has not looked back on this role, as you have continued support to the security agencies and the Navy in particular have been taken to the next level. Your impact within the less than 2 years in office in terms of the operations and infrastructure in the Nigerian Navy is very visible, and is something that we are very, very grateful. The remarkable successes recovered by the ongoing Operation Data Safe, Operation Data Sanity, which we launched in January this year in the Niger Delta, is reflective of the support that we are receiving from stakeholders, particularly the Rivers State government. Indeed, we are deeply grateful to the Rivers State government for their kindness and support to us. I thank you, sir, for that. I'm proud to state categorically that through our collective efforts, crude oil production has been on the increase in the past few months. We are not resting on our oars until we reach the daily target of 2 million barrels per day and even surpass it. We are also not mindful of the fact that for economic activities to thrive in a maritime state like Rivers State, we must create the enabling environment within the creeks and the riverine areas. And therefore, we are determined to rid these areas of criminal elements. And this, your support, will definitely aid us in doing that. I want to thank Your Excellency for your support to other naval units in Port Harcourt, particularly the Naval Training Command, which we relocated to Port Harcourt this year, and you were there yesterday, and you have seen the tremendous improvement that we have made in that particular place. I also want to thank the Rivers State government for the support you are providing to Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Burukiri, where a lot of contracts for the provision of accommodation and even ICT center has already been awarded, and work is already ongoing with a timeline for delivery. I also want to seize this opportunity to extend my heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. His leadership and unwavering commitment to strengthening our nation's maritime infrastructure has paved the way for this momentous event and underscores the growing influence of the Nigerian Navy on global maritime trade, as well as the enhanced capacity for maritime security, trade and economic development, not only in Nigeria, but in the Gulf of Guinea as a whole. On this note, I want to once again wish to extend my sincerest gratitude to the President for his unwavering support to the Nigerian Navy and the armed forces and other security agencies. It is worthy to mention that the President approved every request we have tabled before him since I took over as Chief of Naval Staff. In line with Mr. President's agenda of ridding this nation out of poverty, and also in line with Nigeria's maritime strategy, which has identified the blue economy as key to ridding this country out of poverty, we are determined to continue to provide that enabling environment by ensuring that we dominate the maritime space in order to make it impossible for the criminals to have freedom of action. I will not end without recognizing the particular importance of the community in which we operate. Like in the current concept of security, which is whole of society approach, we recognize that the Nigerian Navy cannot do it alone. The only way we can achieve the national objective is to work together with the community in which we operate, as they are the first line of defense and the first line of source of information. And to this end, I want to thank the people of Rivers State for the unwavering support they have been providing to us, and urge you to continue to provide information and continue to support the Nigerian Navy in the performance of our duties. Because when you do that, you are contributing to the overall goal of improving the livelihood and improving the developmental state of this country. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you once again, and I thank the good people of Rivers State for this laudable gesture. It is my prayer that this relationship will continue to grow from strength to strength, and that this collaboration will serve as a model for similar initiatives across the country. As I look towards these 6 gunboats, I can imagine the impact they are going to make in our operations. These are exactly the kind of boats that we require to be able to penetrate the creeks. These are exactly the kind of boats we require to be able to carry out our policing functions. And I want to assure His Excellency and the people of Rivers State and the nation at large that the impact of this boat will become very visible as we put them into use. Thank you very much. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Rivers State. God bless you all, and onward together. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may we please invite to accompany His Excellency and the special guest of honor, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, members of the National Assembly, elder statesmen, principal staff officers, general officers commanding, flag officers. Please, if you're not mentioned, we appeal that you remain seated because we still have other items on the program. Commander Joint Task Force, Commander NNS Pathfinder, the Secretary to the State Government, Chairman River State Council of Traditional Rulers, Yeweli Olumeni, and Chairman Obiakpo Local Government Area. We still have other items on the program. May we please appeal that other distinguished guests remain seated. Thank you very much.
FOCs can come closer.
All right, we have been watching the inauguration of security surveillance gunboats and facilities taking place in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. This event is being officiated by the governor of the state, that is His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara, and also being commissioned by Vice Admiral Ogala, Chief of the Naval Staff.